Everyone, good evening. Welcome to my channel, T-Bird Stacking. I wanted to go live probably about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes ago. It's too late. I missed it. The sun was setting over in the background back there. The sun is behind me, and I'm looking over southeast, over towards the Green Mountains of Vermont. And the sun was still shining over the corn back there. Hey, Jeff Rubin, how you doing? I wanted to capture it. I didn't have my Wi-Fi extender set up. I just got back. I had a lot of work I was doing, a lot of running around. I went down to the city. I came back, just got here, and I tried to go live, and then I didn't have my extender hooked up, my Wi-Fi, and I missed it. Yeah, you're first. Woo! Yeah, brother. You can see the moon up there coming over the southeast horizon. I wanted to capture the sun and the mountains back there, the Green Mountains of Vermont. See how far I can zoom in. You can still see them, but they're dark. I missed them. There we go. There's some of the Green Mountains of Vermont. If you pan just a little more to the south, there's some more mountains. Grass looks good. You should give your lawn guy a tip. Hey, yeah, you did an awesome job. Yeah, he just mowed the other day. Let's take a look at it. That's the first time my guy mowed the lawn in a while because all the weather. You can see the tracks from the zero turn. Let's take a spin around. Okay, check out those leaves on those trees on my neighbors. Woo! There's some nice colors. There's some awesome colors. Yeah, I didn't see you on Michael's last night. I got you guys zoomed in too. Hold on. Zoom you back out. That's a little better. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, beautiful Vermont. Yeah, it's awesome. I could just imagine. Yeah, I mowed a lot there the other day, Jeff. Oh yeah. Oh, whoever mowed the mower. But let's check out the mountains again real quick. Like I said, it was awesome the way the sun was shining off those trees in the background and the foliage. Um, right back there, my tripod is not up high enough. I thought about going up on the roof and doing a rooftop live, but I said, yeah, I could do it, but people may frown upon me taking my camera up and doing a live stream off my roof. It's an 8-on-12 pitch. Um, my my house has a lesser pitch to it, but it doesn't get up as high as my garage roof. Let me see if I can't zoom you guys back into the mountains. And I think that one right there is Mount Mansfield, if I'm not mistaken. Right over there. I know it looks, it's above the tree line. It's above the tree line. Oops. Ooh, get the finger in the way. But yeah, that's you'd maybe mistake that for clouds, but it's not. It's mountains over in Vermont. The other side of the pond, Lake Champlain. And there's another one over there, and that's on the southeast side of Burlington, Vermont. You was sick? Wasn't on YouTube. Yeah, I didn't see it. I was a little worried. Rakamas! Good evening. Happy October. Thank you so much for stopping in. Now let's where is it? There it is. 3/4 moon. That's Howl the moon. Who's gonna howl with me? Who wants to howl? Nobody wants to howl? Oh, I know the bird can be silly sometimes. I apologize. As long as, I don't mind being silly. As long as I got a smile and a laugh or a chuckle out of one of you. Did somebody laugh or chuckle? Yeah, it's where they make the maple syrup. Yeah, real Vermont. Well, don't be mistaken because we make maple syrup over here in New York State as well. We have a lot of maple trees, and I've actually tapped a few trees before in my time and boiled my own on the stove, but it takes a lot of maple syrup to, when you boil it down, to make any type of syrup. And I'm no expert at it, but I've done it before. Oh, there goes Gav. He's with me. Yeah, the corn over there isn't cut yet. Normally it would be if it was for uh, cattle or whatnot, but they have a Stackerman Rabbit Hole would know if he was here. But this is from a chicken farm that owns that property now. It used to be a cow farm that raised Holsteins and milked Holsteins, but it's traded hands throughout the years, and it's now a chicken farm that owns that. But they still grow the corn, and they wait until it's super dry. It's brown and brittle before they cut it down. Uh, they haven't cut it down yet, and they probably won't not for a while. But yeah, I kind of miss it because that's right across. You see that little hedgerow right over? Oops, I got you guys zoomed in. Let me zoom you out. There's a little hedgerow right there, right there. There's a little hedgerow right there. And just to the south of that is usually when they used to cut it before the chicken company owned it. Yes, I did, Raka. Yes, I did. Next week too. Next week too. Oh yeah, feed corn. Yeah, it is. It's feed corn. Absolutely 100%. Uh, it's pretty much for the chickens, I guess. They raise a lot of chickens. Uh, the company actually sells eggs. I don't think it's nationally wide, but they're all over my area in the stores and whatnot. Um, but what I was talking about is I am a hunter. I have my lifetime hunting license, and I've talked about hunting a little bit before. I'm really good with animals. I love animals. Um, but I do still enjoy to hunt periodically. I don't every year. I don't every year, but I don't take more than my share. I just take what I need, what would sustain me. Not that I need anything to sustain me, but I do love the venison steak every once in a while. I love Canadian goose, but not the Canadian goose that you might think of. Hey, Share Bear, awesome. Good to see you. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping in. Um, like I said, I missed my opportunity to show you the sun reflecting off the tops of those mountains and those trees back there. And let me see if I can raise this up a little bit higher. Maybe I can get you a better viewpoint. Like I said, I thought about going on top of my garage roof, but I said no, I won't do that. I won't. I could. That's about as high as my tripod can go. Oops, better lock in that bottom leg. Now you're gonna topple over. I don't can't get you much higher. But when they cut that, they cut it much later now, after the Canadian geese fly. And there's two different types of Canadian geese. There's the snow geese, the pure white ones, and there's the black and white ones, which you guys are probably all familiar with. And they've already been starting to fly south for the winter. They're periodically going overhead. A lot of times at night you can hear them. They fly in a V. Maddie, how you doing, Maddie? Good to see you. Uh, as long as you don't shoot any of your ducks. No, I don't shoot ducks. Sorry, I don't shoot ducks, especially the mallards. I love mallard ducks. I got to get myself some one of these days. They say when you get them young and you keep them around your property, they'll fly and they'll stay here and they'll fly around. They'll come back in the evening time and come back to where they were raised. My next door neighbor has done it before several times. He hasn't done it in quite a few years. But right over across the road from me, I could used to take my I don't want to say the three-letter word, but I used to go over there and go on that hedgerow, and right over there is where the Canadian geese or the snow geese would land. And that field goes back probably about a half a mile. It's all corn. It's about three-quarters of a mile long and about a half a mile to the other side where you see those different colored foliage on the trees back there. And over across, directly across me is just field, but beyond that, there's more cornfield. It goes back probably a couple, 300 feet, and then there's more corn. But I used to go right over there, and the Canadian geese would land there. Jack Stacks, good evening. How you doing? Good to see you. Michael Stack in. How you doing? But I, like I said, I just got home, and dusk was settling in. The sun was on the mountains over there. Michael wants to see the mountains. Michael Stacking wants to see the mountains, and I think Share Bear does too. Are you all zoomed in? It's getting kind of dark. Yeah, there's the mountains. Sorry, trying to aim the camera. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's Mount Mansfield over there. It's over around near where Jay is, Jay, Vermont. And we have another little mountain beyond southeast of Burlington. Burlington would be on my side of that mountain. And in between that area and me is Lake Champlain along the whole stretch. Woo! I was thinking about preparing, get ready to do some silver pouring. I don't think I'll have time tonight. I'm going to put that aside until tomorrow night. Oh, Jeff retracted a message. I must have missed it. Maybe he typed something wrong. But I still may. I don't know. What is it? It's got to be like a quarter of 7 right now, maybe. I can't see the clock in my phone. I don't get my secondary device out here because I'm right in the middle of the lawn here, zooming around. Yeah, that's what I did with the Wi-Fi. Put it on top. I pushed the doom buggy out. I got it plugged in, and I put it right on top of the doom buggy. And you're all zoomed in. I always got you guys zoomed in. That propane tanks for my hot water heater. Yeah, I could have got up on top of my home right there, but I said, nah. I could have got on top of the fifth wheel. I said, no, it's not high enough. I could have got up on top of the garage, which is quite a bit higher, but I said, nah, no, I'm not going to do that. But I missed the opportunity. Missed the opportunity. Check out those trees right there, Maddie. Ooh, that's awesome, eh? Look at the colors in that maple tree right there. Get some maple syrup from that one. I know when I zoom in, it doesn't quite look as good. Yes, have a blessed night, you as well. Thank you so much for stopping in. Gonna go eat dinner. That's great. Have an awesome dinner. And there's the moon rising. I always got my coffee with me. Woo! That bird's the word. Woo! I like this cup. This is my favorite cup. Miss T-Bird got it for me. Love the view. Thank you so much, Share Bear. I'll give you a little before you go. I'll zoom you into the 3/4 moon. See if I can't zoom you in. We got an awesome, nice, clear day. It must be about 52 to 55 degrees right now. It's a little on the cool side. I'm tilting the camera back on the tripod. I'm trying to hold it still. That's as close as I can go. Now, there's the moon. It's not waning, it's waxing, which waxing means is coming into a full moon. Waning would mean it would be going from a full moon and shrinking. But if you were to watch that moon, oh, I don't want to get into a science lesson here. I could if I wanted to. But right now, let's see. South is that way. Yeah, east is over that way. West is that way. And north, north is that way. um, and the earth rotates this way. And that, wait, yes, the earth rotates in that sort of fashion. But the moon rises and it keeps going up and up and up. And if a lot of people don't realize it, but the moon is not going around the earth this way, which would be clockwise the way you're seeing it. The moon is actually going counterclockwise in this position. If I was to come out here this exact time tomorrow night, where you see that moon right there, right now, where you see that moon, it wouldn't be there. It's going to be down next to that, about between that bottom telephone line and that top telephone line, right about there. So we're right about in there because it's slowly moving around the earth. But in this location, which you're looking at, would be counterclockwise. But it gives the appearance that it's rising as the night goes on. I don't know if a lot of people realize that or know that. I just seen somebody say what temperature it was there. Hey, Raspberry Hedgehog, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much. Let's see. It's 71 there. Really, Michael? Are you kidding me? Oh, you say it's 71? Oh, man. How in the heck can it be 71? I know where you live. Man. Oh, hold on. my, I've been talking and rambling on. When I move the camera, I hit the mute button. I apologize. Oh man, all of that for vain. Thank you so much. I was talking to oh man, let's see. I was talking to Rasbabo about the Northern Lights. I said that the Northern Lights we do get up here, but we don't right now because the sun is rotating. We have sunspots that some have just recently rotated around off to the side of the sun, and one's coming in. But the solar flares is what creates, and the solar winds is what creates the Northern Lights. And right now we don't have a lot of sun activity. It's starting to peak up. There's a sunspot that's coming in, and I'm big into the science and all that stuff, and I really get into that. Let me scroll back down. I was saying hi to Raspberry. Oh man, I gotta stop touching the screen. So I rambled on probably for about 5 minutes, and nobody heard a single word I said until I scrolled all the way down. The sound of silence. I apologize. I apologize. I should be 5 times 5 now. I'm hoping. It's 83 degrees there. Woo! Yeah, it's 52 here. Actually, it's dropping. It's dropping. Yeah, it's 46.4. Michael said it was 71. Wow. 71 and this time of night. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I might get a fire going. I don't know. But like I was saying, the solar activity right now, we had a sunspot that had just circled around the backside of the sun that was giving us some solar activity. There's a new sunspot that's on the I guess you would call it the east side of the sun that's rotating more towards us, but we don't really have any solar activity right now. But a lot of times I can see it. And what I was trying to say, which you guys couldn't hear me, is I can see the solar lights from my place. Um, but I have to put my camera on my phone on special settings to be able to pick it up. And it's better if I put it in a time lapse thing to capture it because then you can actually see it shimmering and changing colors. I've done it a couple different times, and one time when I was live, I actually showed the Northern Lights. You couldn't really see them that well because I can't when I'm streaming like this. You cannot see the lights unless you got these special filters that are on, and there's several settings that you have to change. But I wish I could have not had you guys on mute, and I didn't know it. And I had scrolled down to see some of the chat that I had missed. I think it was when Michael put down he had a temperature 71, and then I went into the garage to go get my clock that I have out there with the time and the date and all that on there, and I inadvertently pressed the mute button when I was zooming in or zooming back out. Oh man. But yeah, I got my coffee out here. Keep me warm. It's cooling off. Can't believe it. It still astounds me that Mike. I know where Michael lives. Well, kind of, sort of, but he's in the upper portion of the United States like I am. He's not down in Florida where Jeff is. Jeff, you've got to be at least up in the 80s. Woo! Got to be in the 80s right now. I think it's raining down there. You got rain today? I think you do because Daisy May had rain, and you must be a little, not too much more than a crow flies from where Daisy May is, maybe by 50 to 100 miles. I don't know. Let me see if my chat is working. My chat might have froze. Look at my top chat filters, all messages. Now it seems like it's working, or did it? Yeah, it did. My chat had froze up. It's so cold, my chat froze up. I just got going again. I don't go outside when it's 53. Wait, yeah, well, it's not too bad. It's a little cool. Through the cornfield, and the moon heard you. Check. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, gotta be careful. That's why I usually like to have a secondary device. It's chilly here. It's 11:50 p.m. What temperature you got there, Jax? Oh, I may work on that tonight. The emojis. It shouldn't be too difficult for me. I've been rather busy doing some things around the house and other places and going here and going there. That's why I got some time off so I can get things done. Um, 15 Celsius. Woo! Yeah, 15 Celsius. Let me see. 15 Celsius. I'm going to try to put that into degrees. Trying to think of 32 Celsius. Hmm. I'm not sure. 15 Celsius. That's got to be probably pretty close to about maybe 60. I'm guessing. I don't know the conversion. I'd have to look on a temperature gauge. Yeah, you live in Florida and your house doesn't have heat. And 90 Tucson today. 98 only. Woo! Wow. That's warm. I'd like to see a little of that heat come back this way. Yeah, it's chilly. I bet. I'm trying to think. Um, I can. I don't know if I can switch this thing over to Celsius. Let me see here. Well, I can switch. Uh, Go back to Fahrenheit. Let's see. It's 41 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit, and Celsius is 5.8. I know 32 degrees Fahrenheit is zero. So if we multiply that, that wouldn't even seem right. That wouldn't even seem right. But you said it's 15, it's 40. Mm, I'd say you're probably close to probably about high 60s, 70 degrees, possibly. I'm not sure. But yeah, I wish I had my secondary device, but my hands are doing the same thing as they did yesterday. So I was talking about me maybe going to have to go get some more mustard and do that mustard trick again. 305 Kelvin. Is 305 Kelvin here? Woo! Try to figure that one out. That must be pretty hot. It's 0.5 Kelvin. No, 59 isn't cold. No, I can deal with 59. I'm starting to get down into the lower 40s. It's 41 degrees here now. It's getting a little chilly. I ain't gonna lie. I'm starting to shake a little bit because I got my shorts on. My shorts, short sleeve shirt. No, it isn't. It isn't raspberry. Michael and you're changing your channel name to Michael and Nancy Stacking. Watch for it tonight. Yes, I will. I will watch for it tonight, and they'll definitely be there. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's 71. Your temperature is going to come to me tomorrow. So tomorrow night, because the weather comes from the west to the east, by tomorrow night I should be getting your weather. It should be a nice day, and I should have a lot warmer temperature tomorrow, providing I don't get a northeasterly wind out from up north. Usually we get a wind that blows southeast from the north. It cools off quite a bit. Soon, have a very good night. The rest of your night, Raspberry Hedgehog. Thank you so much for stopping in. And there's Knuckle Busting Numbskull. Woo! You must have heard me talking about the other hedgerow across the road from me. The hedgerow right there. Yeah, there's another hedgerow. That's across the road in the cornfield over there, where they don't chop the corn probably for about another month, and they mess up my Canadian goose season. I haven't I haven't got any Canadian geese probably in about, I don't know, 6 7 years. But the snow geese I prefer over the black and white ones. Uh, it's so much of a it's not as gamey, the snow geese, compared to the black and white ones, and the meat's so much tenderer and sweeter. Dude, they're doing corn now. Yeah, well, I came out to show the mountains, the sun setting on the trees over there, but I missed it because I didn't have my Wi-Fi system all set up outside, and I kind of missed the opportunity. But I decided to still go live anyways. It was shining right on those trees in the background that are all in foliage. It's starting to get pretty dark here. I'm surprised it's still picking it up, and you can see it on the mountain over there, the Green Mountains of Vermont, which now it looks much lighter in my camera, but it's just above the tree line over there, and that's the Mount Mansfield over there, and there's another mountain over across the lake over there. Can't quite see it. It looks like it's getting grainier because it's getting super dark here. I just can't believe that it still looks like it's light. It's not. It's fairly dark. But thank you so much, Knuckles, for stopping in. I appreciate you, brother. You're harvesting corn now. Yeah, they should be harvesting corn. There's other companies that harvest corn that are doing it now. But that one field across me is a chicken farm that does they raise chickens and they sell eggs and all that stuff. And they usually let their corn go super dry. It's like brown, dead dry before they harvest it. By the time then, there's almost snow on the ground sometimes. So it's going to be at least another month or more before they actually harvest that corn. I forget how they do it, but they have a moisture content. They allow it to dry right up to almost nothing, to zero moisture. Back when a dairy farm used to own that land and they had Holstein cows for milk, uh, they 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 cut the corn down way earlier. They would have already had that corn cut down by now. Yeah, have a good night, Maddie. Thank you so much for stopping in because it is starting to get dark. I kind of wish I would have caught that sun before it set. Like I said, I'm looking at my camera and everything back there to me is dark. Wow. I'm just pretty amazed of how light it still actually looks. But happy Thursday, everyone. How you doing, Mike? Thanks for stopping in. Papa Smurf, the bird is the word. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I got you guys all taken care of. Papa Smurf, he lives over in that area right there. He's in a protected area right over there. Oh, shh. Don't tell anyone. Wow. Yeah. Southeast Acker. Woo. Good to see you. Good evening. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. October 2nd. Yeah, I came out to view the sun going down, but on the opposite side, it was to the east there, and we got the moon rising. It would have been a good shot, but I kind of missed it. I was probably about 5-10 minutes too late, and then you couldn't see the sun reflecting off the trees in the background and the mountains back there, the green mountain, green mountains over in Vermont. Yeah, I had it zoomed in. You can still see them, but it's getting very dark here. I won't zoom in quite as much because it's getting very grainy because it's rather dark here, and the camera seems to be making it look like it's a lot lighter than it actually is. But I'd give it another 5-10 minutes, and it's going to be pitch dark. It'll be just like moonlight. I'm actually pretty impressed on how light it actually looks like. Are you seeing it like I'm seeing it? It looks like it's still real daylight out. Because to me, it's dark. It's dark. But who knows? Maybe later on, maybe I'll get the furnace going. Maybe I'll get the furnace going and I'll melt a little silver. Maybe I'll pour some silver. I don't know. Or maybe I'll do an after Michael and Nancy stacking live stream. Maybe I'll do one after them. I don't know yet. Donald Trumpy, what's going on? Woo! You're going to send a bill to Congress to save the Smurfs. Yeah, I'm trying to keep them safe, Donald. trying to keep them safe. They got their own little sanctuary. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it. Yeah, it is really getting dark. They got a nice little sanctuary I put in for them back there. It's all protected. It's all protected. Nobody knows where that is. Just me and the Smurfs. Me and the Smurfs. Alrighty. It's getting cold out here. I don't know how long have I been streaming. Well, about 33 minutes. But I'm going to say goodbye now, and maybe later on I'll catch you all guys out there at Michael Stacking's. I got a few things I need to do, tend to. I'll probably go for a quick ride. Pour, baby, pour. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to guarantee it. Uh, I may not do it. If I do, oh, let's see, what time is it? What time is it? I got my clock here. I'd have some things to get prepared for. If I, it's 7:03. Yeah, 7:03. If I, thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Rakamas, Michael, Stacking, Raspberry Hedgehog. She's already gone. Donald Trump is gone. Southeast Stacker, thank you so much. If you haven't smashed that like button, smash it on the way out. Please and thank you. Each and every you have a good night. T-Bird out. And howl at the moon. Oh. T-Bird out. Have a good night.